it's not even a question about whether I can or if I will. It's just really how is it gonna happen? You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to do everything that I said I was going to do. I'm going to achieve my dreams. I'm going to be the greatest mangaka who ever lived. And it's like, there's no doubt in my mind at all, right? Uh, you know, you could ask like who inspires you or like who do you look up to and that and I'm like no, nah, screw role models and screw idols. They're my rivals. Right? Passion is good, but sometimes it's okay to lean into obsession. I mean, I've been leaning into obsession a little bit. I didn't sleep much last night. I was just drawing uh, and just seeing what I could come up with. Uh, but how are you gonna reach the end goal if you don't even start somewhere? Like these mangaka, and this could be for anything, right? Obviously, there have been times when they doubted themselves, but like mangaka, it's never the first series that pops off. You know what I mean? It's very rare, right? Sometimes the second, third, fourth. It's never the first one usually, and it's just like they learn as they write, and sometimes you could just write stuff on a whim. They write one shots a lot, you know. I so that's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start writing my own stuff that's just like off rip, whatever's interesting to me at the moment, what's going on in my life, how can I reflect that? Insecurities that I have, I could write about that. Because really all I can really write is myself, because myself only exists within the perception that I have of all these things, right? Like it can't exist outside of me, right? Figuratively, obviously not literally, you know, like hmm. There's just all these things I want to do, and there's so many dreams that I have that it's all encompassing into the one main goal. Like, I love people, I love humanity. Where others have made art to hurt, I want to make art to heal. Yeah, I think that's, yeah, yeah. Um, right now, I'm in, well, he doesn't know he's my rival, but that's fine, that'll come later down the line. Fujimoto, the creator of Chainsaw Man, because, yeah. Uh, his art is really good. I haven't read any of his stuff, but I've heard good things. And obviously, I'm going to go see for myself, but I have no doubt it's going to be very inspiring for my creative work. But also, you don't just have to take inspiration from other mediums or whatever the thing is that you're doing. You could literally just take inspiration from literally existing. Like, am I even facing the right way? Oh my god, okay. This is the right way, okay. like news articles, day-to-day life interactions that you have. Oh, it's kind of embarrassing I wasn't facing the right way the whole time, but that's fine. Yeah, this is this is the right way. Yeah, like you could literally use anything. All of existence can inspire you because it's all like a reverberation of creativity itself. You are creation itself. Your your parents made love to make you. You were born out of love, and also even when people aren't, it's like, well, I'm not gonna get into that because whatever. But it's just like you are a creation. You are Yeah, you are a creation. So how can you not create? It's like, do you have to be born to be an artist? No, everybody can express themselves. It comes natural to people, but just people get conditioned out of doing that because it's like, oh well, I have to meet this other person's needs, but then my needs last or whatever. I did it alone when I was a kid, and I was conditioned to, and I'm working on not doing that as much. But it's been a struggle. Um, you can just like do things on a whim. It doesn't have anything, nothing. You don't have to have the expectation that anything really comes out of it. This is why I'm blindfolded. I just felt like doing. Well, this is the idea I had for a while, but I'm like, oh, just do it. whatever. I'm like, no, I need to get a proper one I can see through. No, I'm completely trusting that I'm, well, yeah, facing the right way and all those things. And is the lighting good? I don't know. I don't think it matters. I think that deteriorates my art because I'm stuck with this. Well, the shadows, right, of the light. It's just me talking, the sound of my own voice, right? Having faith that this is even recording. I heard the click, but I don't know. Uh, a lot of people talk about. No, no. What do I talk about? Mangaka. Back to mangaka. Mangaka. I feel like the greatest ones are usually insane, and I'm pretty insane. I'm not crazy, right? I can be insane at times, but I'm also, you know, well, I don't even know where I'm going with this, but it's like insane in the sense that you understand the depth of human suffering intimately, so you can create art on the opposite end of the spectrum. Oh wait, I'm really close to the wall. Uh, I'm trying not to swear. Uh, lost my train of thought. Yeah, to intimately know human suffering. Where was I going? Where was I going? Where was I going? She like suffering and peace of mind are kind of really the same thing. They're just different in degree. It's not like opposites, right? What is that thing that Vision said? Humans think chaos and order are opposites. And yeah, it's like if you want to be more literal, not to sound all woo woo, but like hot and cold. They're technically the same thing. They're just different in degree, right? You know what I mean? Uh, just I don't know where else I'm going with this. I feel like that's bad to like put in silence. So I'm just gonna keep talking and rambling about something or nothing. I don't know. Uh, hmm. What else is it that I want to say? I don't know. Will I even post this? I'm not sure. Um, you know, like I could ramble on about all the things I've heard and then regurgitated to repeat on here, but it's stuff other people have said. Although I do understand it, some more than others. See, like uh, the wisdom or the knowledge that I have is like parroting stuff. Oh, sorry, parroting stuff that other people have said. That's also part of the process because you eventually you repeat enough times that you begin to understand it. Like you have the answer at the beginning, and then it's like, well, I don't really understand this. I need to live more life, and then you get that more experience. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, this makes sense now, right? So how can you know the wisdom is actually correct if you don't actually apply it, and you're just sitting in your room all day and doing nothing, right? That's more for I'm saying that to myself, not to you. I don't want to feel like I don't want you to feel like I'm antagonizing you because I don't like when people do that to me, and I don't like when people tell me what to do, which technically I'm not really doing that. I feel like I'm not. You know, facing my way. Oh, did I? Oh, see, I keep facing the wrong way. Sorry if I blew in the mic and I just blew out your eardrums. But like, yeah. I think I'm just gonna hold this. Like keep holding this every once in a while, and then I won't. Like I don't know how I keep turning this way or that way. Then it probably messes with the light. Well, whatever. The lighting is no consequence because I can't see it to judge it in the first place. And I don't think I'm gonna rewatch this. Maybe like the first minute just to see how many times I magically face the wrong direction. you know. But that's another thing, right? How can you know you're going the right way if you don't let yourself go any way at all, right? Like confusion, like you not knowing where you want to go, that's part of the process. Like you can't know and not know at the same time. It's linear in the present moment as you go along in the paths. It's like, oh wow, I think I know this stuff. Oh wait, I actually don't know anything. And then you're trying to figure out, and then you learn and you learn. Oh yeah, I know, and then you know so much that you know how much you actually don't know. I don't know. Humans really complexify. Is that a word? I don't know. We complexify what is simple, and maybe oftentimes simplify what is complex. But I don't know. That's just off the rip, just a random thought. But we do complexify what is usually simple, right? But like, how can I? A few examples. Few examples. So they can't think of anything. I just want to think of really good ones, and they have to be the perfect ones. Otherwise, I won't say it at all. Which is a ridiculous thought in it. I'm just being needlessly insecure about the things that I'm saying, because there is no. I came into this having no expectation. I didn't know what I was gonna say before any of this started. I just went. I just went and like blindfold myself. I'm like, okay, start the video. I don't know what else I'm gonna say. We complexify what is simple. Like I see what other people are doing, and I see other videos. I'm like, oh my god, they're like getting lots of views. Not that I, well, obviously I want people to view my stuff, because like, you know, the need for human attention birthed from trauma as a child and neglect, whatever. In a general sense, that's usually what it is, right? I'm not gonna go into details about my own suffering, but like, I'm human, so like, duh, I've suffered. Everybody's suffered. Uh, it's just people shouldn't be comparative or try to be like, oh, my suffering is greater, my suffering is worse. Like, that's like silly. What do you mean? All your potential exists in spite of your suffering and all those that try to put you down. You don't. It's not like you're born not knowing how to exist. You exist. You exist. You exist. I exist. Before, after, and during you watch this video. I think I said in the last one. I don't remember, but like, yeah. Am I still facing the right way? Okay. Um, I completely lost my train of thought. This is a really interesting uh, thing that I decided to do, mostly on a whim, right? Just to, like, blindfold myself. I'm finding my thoughts coming out much more quicker, like a rapid fire. Even if I'm not necessarily saying anything, but just saying whatever comes to mind, because that's all there is. And I need like constant mental stimulation. Otherwise, I get really bored really fast. I'm talking much faster than I usually do. I actually didn't know I could talk like this fast. This is kind of crazy. Okay, well, not crazy, insane, sure. I don't know. I don't like labels, but also labels are helpful. Okay, I'm not trying to be like a pseudo intellectual and just say, oh well, it's actually both things at once. Even though sometimes it kind of is, but like I don't know, right? Like a year from now, I'm gonna look back at this and be like, what the hell was I talking about? Did I know? Did I even understand? Did I even know what I was saying? No, maybe not. I don't know. But yeah. How can you worry about whether or not you're getting right the first time if you're not even gonna try? Yeah. Yeah, like how are you gonna worry about it if you don't get it right the first time if you don't try at all? I mean, it's so simple. It's so mind-numbingly simple, but you know, it's so simple that it's frustrating. And so, no, we got to complexify it. How do we make this more complicated? How do I achieve my goals? Let's say you want to get your driver's license. You need a certain amount of hours. Let's say 50 hours. You need 50 hours, and you go and get your 50 hours, but it's really difficult, and you keep procrastinating, like, oh, I'll do it later, blah, 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 blah. Oh, you need this person to do it for you. You need this person to go with you. But they actually drive just fine, right? Maybe you just like watching imaginary numbers go up, and that'll motivate you. You know what I mean?